Today on The Real.
Tis the season, Tamara's getting merry.
I love when you get riled up.
And we've got all your holiday traveling beauty tips. Plus, we're sharing our Christmas crushes.
Hey.
The Real with Tamar's sister, Trina Braxton.
Kept it in the family. In her place from Braxton Family Values, reality star, singer, and most importantly, Tay-Tay's sister, Miss Trina Braxton is here.
Trina, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me. Guys, I watch you guys all the time.
You do?
Thank you.
I do. I'm a fan.
I'm a fan of yours.
And you know what, Tay-Tay says, you remind me of her, when vice versa.
She told me the same exact thing.
Yeah. What do you think it is?
I don't know.
Well, you know what? I think because she and I are really like in lovey kind of people, and we like love our families, and we're just like really into our significant others.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, for me, while I'm with them.
Yes.
But you know,
Yes.
I think it's kind of kindred in that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's so
Yeah.
cool.
I
She's
love
here.
that.
I love that.
Trina, I was getting into the holiday spirit listening to the Braxton Family Christmas album. I am obsessed with this album. We've been waiting for this.
Yes.
So, what is your favorite part of the Christmas album, or making it?
Part was finishing it.
Okay.
You know, for so long we've been talking about
Yeah.
it, doing a collaboration with each other, and okay, we're gonna get this record together. Oh no, we don't have time. We're gonna do it on Tamar's Crest. No, we finished it.
Yes,
So
you got it
that's
done.
my favorite part that we're done. So
And it's a great album. And it's an amazing finished product. I love
Okay,
that.
and just recently on Instagram, I liked a photo that had none other than the brat at somebody's restaurant in Atlanta.
Yes!
You guys! It was such a cool, it was like an opening or something. Tell us about it.
We just recently had a soft opening for my wine and tapas bar. It's called Bar Chicks in Duluth,
that's
Georgia.
right.
You like wine.
Yes,
So do I.
And you've got bomb chicken wings.
Yes,
on you.
my sisters, they weighed me down because at first I wasn't going to have, you know, chicken wings at my wine and tapas bar, but, you know, but they're gourmet.
Okay.
You know?
Gourmet chicken wings.
They really are, though. You know, we have like the lime cilantro wings.
Ooh,
and things like that, you know,
nice.
and it's, the wonderful thing is the grilled peanut butter and jelly sandwiches that will absolutely
grilled
mesmerize you.
peanut butter so that the peanut butter and the jelly ooze together.
What? Now, if you guys, if you don't know Trina, I just have to say,
Oh, Lord.
I
I know
have had a
what you're
good time with this young lady in Atlanta, and it makes sense that she opened a place to fiesta like a bar, because this one knows how to have a good time.
Yes, I
I had some margaritas with you,
Yes.
and I can't remember how the night ended.
do. Well, you know, I have to keep it in perspective, though, because at the end of the day, I'm still a boss chick. Don't misunderstand
Absolutely.
it.
Absolutely. But
Yeah.
you make sure people have a good time.
Yeah, have a good time, but guess what? At the end of the day, you check in on time.
Exactly.
Okay,
There you go.
Trina, are you ready to keep it real with the little girl chat?
My baby sister is Tamar, so I have to keep it real.
Okay,
So let's do it.
I just had to ask. All right, well, let's get right into it, shall we? All right, first up, it's Cyber Monday, and if you're looking for a good deal on the perfect gift, how about this twerking penguin? Take a look. Okay.
Love it.
All right, you guys, but it's not just the flightless birds that are twerking. Santa's doing it too.
Santa?
Yes.
Where?
Take a look.
Get it.
Oh my gosh!
than I do.
I don't know, but
I want to know what YouTube
He
videos
really
learned
is.
from.
Well, I guess Rudolph's next. I would like to see that one. All right, now, these toys are marketed for adults, but some people think they could end up around children and that the children could mimic their dance moves. So, Trina. What do you think about a toy like this? Is it good fun or a risk to keep on the shelves?
Well, I think it can be fun, but as long as we have things like Miley Cyrus to mimic every day, why not have Santa and the Penguin do it? I'm just saying.
So basically, kids are gonna find, if they're gonna mimic, if they're gonna do it, they're gonna find something else.
Exactly.
Right.
To mimic.
And BT Dubs, the twerk is truly a workout. It is hard. No, I'm saying for real, it's hard to twerk. I still can't get that pop, 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 pop.
I don't know
can't
how
get
to do it.
But I do think if kids that's a fun thing. I think when all kids, you go dance. When you turn on music, you see them dancing when they shake their little booty thing. It's cute. I like it.
Yeah.
The second a kid starts doing the Humpty Hump, starts
No, but you
gyrating,
guys-
that's a problem.
This is my issue
This
with it.
is cute.
But
This is
sometimes
a
they may not be
problem.
ever.
They
Sometimes,
don't know what they're doing.
sometimes they may not be able to decipher the difference.
Yeah.
So, Adrian, what were you gonna say?
My point is, I'm sorry, guys. I think it's all fine. Even when little kids imitate dances like that, you guys know that y'all are the ones with the dirty minds, not the kids, right?
Real talk.
They don't know what they're doing. Little kids do funny things like that regardless. No one taught my niece how to do it. She just naturally will be like, but I'm telling you, kids dance like that. They don't have nothing else to shake but their little booties.
No.
And I'm telling you, they're not being nasty. You being nasty,
Lonnie, say because I might agree with Lonnie. What are you gonna say, Lonnie?
This is the
Twerking
thing.
Tina.
It's not about the kids not knowing. It's about where they're doing it and when they're doing it. That's what you're concerned about, okay? I think you need to explain to the children what's appropriate and what's not appropriate. I don't want to see Aiden doing the twerk like that,
No.
okay? I'm
and
sorry.
most importantly, I don't want. Oh, I'm gonna say something that's probably not popular. Oh Lord. I don't want to see my little baby Araya twerking once she gets older. To me, you guys, it's just me. This is me. I'm gonna say it. I've never said it. But I just don't think twerking is cute. I don't think, I'm sorry. No, I don't, you guys, and I'm gonna explain why. It's just me. I may be a little old-fashioned or whatever. You can call me whatever name in the book. But to me, I just feel like it's not, this is me. I don't think it's classy. I don't think it's ladylike. There is nothing cute about a woman's legs wide open and bending over. I don't want to see your behind. I don't want to see your hoo-ha. I don't want to see that. So to me, my mom, the way we were raised, we just don't dance
Can
like
I
that.
ask you a question?
And I don't want little Araya to dance like
that
that.
is you,
And it's okay.
okay?
The good thing is though, I don't judge anybody else who chooses
Thank God for
to
that.
do it.
Thank God.
However, and that's the thing.
Over here,
I
I'm
love
trying to
these
learn
girls.
every
Y'all
day.
know, and I even will try a little bit,
Yeah.
but my body just won't do it because I think it's just the way I was raised. And I don't
I'm
feel
going to say
comfortable
an
doing
even
it.
more ignorant comment.
What?
Here we go.
No, I'm not.
But I don't think what I said was ignorant.
No, I
I
said
don't.
my
Damn.
ignorant comments
Can I
prior
ask
to.
a question?
Yes.
I think they
Could you show me in replacement of
don't
the
have
twerk
kids.
what would be a cute dance that you enjoyed doing as a kid? I just want to see it.
Honestly, you just dance. You want me to do it?
If I is at a party, yes, dance.
Okay. You can have fun. And I do a little twirl.
I like it. There we
There's
go.
nothing wrong with that.
There's
Nothing wrong with that. And that doesn't mean I'm any less sexy or I'm any less hip.
I
Hey,
agree.
you don't have to do the twerky twerk.
I got her riled up. I love when you get riled up.
I think twerking is something you should absolutely know how to do and then choose if you'd like to participate.
Yes,
Yes.
because it really does strengthen your spine and your back
The
muscle
lower
in such a way.
back.
I'm being serious. Have you guys tried to twerk? It hurts.
Girl, so does yoga.
I was about to say yoga, Pilates, that'll do that too.
Well, you guys, speaking of some other great things like these twerking toys that you could see at the mall, rapper Fetty Wap and our very good friend made quite the impression at a New Jersey mall. Shout out to New Jersey, Garden State Plaza. What up? Take a look, you guys. you guys. That was $2,000. Y'all mad you weren't at the Garden State Plaza now, right?
He came here. Why didn't he bring that cash when he was here? Why did he just... Where was Fetty?
Well, you guys, people literally lost their minds when he did this, and he later tweeted about the incident, and he said, got to see my daughter today, took her shopping, and was so happy, I threw $2,000 in the mall. You never know who needed it.
I like where he was coming from. However, that could have caused a lot of
pandemonium.
Yes,
just
she
a
said
mess.
it.
Somebody really could have seriously got hurt. Because when you see money falling, especially when you really
people
need
lose
that
their
money,
minds.
they lose their mind. So that, it was nice to do it, but you could do it a different type of way.
Exactly.
And but let's remember,
I like Fetty Wap.
The term "make it rain" is a term
That's
for a
at
reason.
a strip club where we know money gonna come
But
down.
that's what I'm saying. Would you have rather him do that at the strip club or at the mall where you patroning?
Neither. You have your daughter there, and you are not teaching her the concepts of spending. You're just showing her that money is just something objectionable. You just throw it around at people, and you're not teaching her how to spend properly, how to save properly. There are things to do. And if you want to do a random act of kindness, look at the little boy who's counting all his coins trying to buy his mom a gift and help pay for that. But don't just go throwing money all over the place, causing a mess.
I don't know. I think, you know, regardless of how he did it, I think the bigger thing is seeing his generous heart.
thoughts.
And I think his heart and was in the right place.
Yes.
Maybe he didn't know the better way of doing a charitable act.
Well, let me show you a way where he could have spent it correctly, because there's another way. The Cherry Hill Mall in New Jersey is in the news after it revealed that they are charging between $35 and $50 just to sit on Santa's lap. To take a photo. Some parents are saying that the policy pushes away low-income families and they're getting priced out of Christmas. So, Jeannie, you think it's fair to charge to see Santa Claus?
No, absolutely not. Look, I grew up in San Jose where my mall was Eastridge, and I remember when we went there to go see Santa, he was $3. And he was so nice, and the line was out the door, and I can't imagine.
Look at Jeannie!
Me. It was
But let me tell you, New York City Macy's, it was not free.
Charged you guys?
Absolutely.
But how much was it?
I think it was probably in the 20s or 30s.
Wow.
It was expensive to see Macy's. Yo, Santa Claus costs money, and if you want the picture with it, it was expensive. And my mom saved up money, and I think that was important to her. You know, when you don't have a lot, you try to do nice things for your kids. You
Girl,
for the memories.
that's why you go rogue like us. You bring a Polaroid and you snap that real quick before they add that.
We didn't get the Polaroid. We tried to pay. You have to pay for the
pay for
picture. I took Jet a few years, maybe 2 years ago, and it was like $40-something for the keychain.
Well, we didn't come, from a lot of money, and that was one of the things I remember around that time that my sister and I we looked forward to doing that. And I think they're missing the whole point of Christmas when you want to charge just to see Santa Claus. Christmas is already expensive.
Yes.
Why not just give this moment to these families who are already working hard, trying to, do things for their kids? Just give them this moment to do something for free. Sit on Santa Claus's lap, for goodness
How does
sake.
Santa Claus make money?
Santa Claus, probably the company who hires him, it's their job to pay. You gotta think of the kids, you guys, and the families who can't afford to do this, and families who can't afford to do this, they sometimes dread this time because it adds more stress to them. So if you're just gonna do this one little act of kindness, just do it. Do it for the kids. Do it for those families who can't afford it.
So it should be a charitable act.
I think so.
Santa Claus
It brings people to the mall.
I think that's a great thing. If you have a volunteer Santa Claus who every year volunteers.
I think that's great.
I think that, is a great compromise. Find someone who actually wants to give up their time to do it.
So this man has gotten some attention online about writing about his wife who cries about everything. You guys, he felt so strongly about his accusation that he started writing down the actual reasons that his wife cries, and now the list went online and now it's viral. So some of the reasons are she watched a video of a dog. There were no cookies in the house. I tried to hold her hand when she wasn't expecting it. So I want to ask you guys, because we're ladies, right? We're emotional. Do you guys ever find yourself crying for no reason out of nowhere? I haven't even finished my question, and look at Tamar's face.
It's called PMS.
Is it? I mean, what do you think?
I'm just a very emotional person. Have you guys seen the Every Kiss Begins with K engagement commercials?
That's so sweet.
You guys, I would sit there all by myself and be like, oh my God. That was so beautiful.
I mean, let's not let you see the softer side of Sears, Tamara.
I know.
We don't know what's gonna happen.
I'm crying more like if I see the commercial for Black Friday and they show you all the things that were on sale and I missed out.
Why did I miss this?
You know, I cry at everything. I
You
done
do,
cried
honey.
so much on this show. I remember when Araya was being born. Remember?
Oh my gosh, you guys.
So-
she cried more than I did.
What- Because it's like I had to wait to see her.
Yes.
I saw Araya first, and then they were like, well, you can go see Tamara now.
Mm-hmm.
And so I walk in, and I looked at Tamara, and I go, and then she looks at me, and then the nurse is like, are you okay? It's just like we were just bawling. It was just a beautiful
True.
moment.
That's why once you start, I start. But
Yeah.
we're cancer. We're cancer
Yeah.
babies.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Cancers,
fine. We're
we tend to be
emotional.
softies.
We are
Yeah.
emotional.
What about you,
beings.
Trina?
Well, it's actually like a real thing when people laugh or cry uncontrollably. It's called like
Yes.
pseudo-bulbar effect or something
Okay,
like that.
yeah. What?
It's a real condition that people suffer from. So
You have this?
I don't. But I'm just saying, you know, that the lady, she either that or it could be postpartum.
What are you crying about, Adrian? You're being very
I
quiet.
am emotionally challenged. I sometimes lacked
Expression.
emotion.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
I've been called the ice queen, or like, girl, you don't have feelings, or.
Yeah.
But it would mainly be, I think it was a defense mechanism, you guys.
Okay.
And now I find that being in touch with my emotions and sometimes crying makes me stronger.
Yes.
Because I'm able to say, yes, I have feelings, yes, I have emotions, and I'm okay with it, and that makes me a lot stronger.
Makes you human. Adrian, thank you.
And
Makes
it's
you
okay to
human.
love and be in love and tell someone you love them
Yes.
and hug them and hold their hand. I'm here for all of it.
I love that. I love that.
my feelings.
But I have one question for you, Trina. How do you feel about a man crying?
You know what? I think it shows real vulnerability, actually. I think it's okay if a man cries. If it's like a real emotion and we're in like a real conversation and it gets to that stoic
I
point
like when
where
they get
it's
in them
just like-
conversations
And
because you
what-
know what comes next.
You know what comes next.
Yeah. And you know and whenever you see a man cry, just give him a moment because you see him breaking down, baby, because I love you. And then give it a second because if he goes,
Yeah, no.
you know that's fake. Our next guest has brought some of the most iconic roles to life on stage and screen. An original dream girl. She also spent some time waiting to exhale. These days, she spends her time extorting the beautiful Gabrielle Union on the hot hit show, Being Mary Jane. Please welcome the fabulous Loretta Devine.
I love you so much. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for
You know,
having me.
I'm a huge fan.
Oh, thank you.
I love you so
appreciate
much. So this is amazing.
Yeah, I just told her, I'm like, I feel like I know you.
I
Like,
know.
for real.
Okay, so you've been in over 100 movies. I think I've seen them all.
That's why.
And TV shows.
Yes, I've been blessed.
What has been your favorite role?
Well, you know what? My favorite is the one I'm doing right now on Being Mary Jane, CC, because it's such a challenge. It's so different from anything I've ever done. I get to play a villain. I get to play a little shyster lady that might steal your purse and looking at you funny.
Okay.
So that's one of my favorite roles. I have so many,
Yes.
you know. Yes.
Yes.
Wow. Well, since you have one of the longest resumes in Hollywood,
Yes.
the question is, do you still have to audition?
Yes, sometimes I do.
Why?
We're going into the second season of a show called The Carmichael Show with
Yes.
Ward Carmichael, his
Yes.
life. And I went in 4 times. I went in twice for myself and twice when they had to see what the chemistry would be like with me and David Allen Greer. So you still have to, you know, put out to get in.
Love it.
We just love you to death. But my question is, what was your most memorable audition?
Oh my God. I think when I first started out and Gladys Knight was there and I called my mom and said, Mom, oh my God, Gladys Knight is here, and we auditioned for the same part, and I was going like that. And now it's come full circle. If I go to an audition, I can see the young girls going, excuse me, and I know they're doing sort of like the same thing. So, but my agents and my manager, they work very hard for me not to have to audition. They want you to just interview, but I have to tell the truth. I will audition if I want the part.
That's right.
I heard that. I heard that.
Great in that.
Yeah.
I have to say though, if I walked into an audition, I would know it was you before I got to see you because of her distinct voice, you guys.
And those
You have
eyes.
such a distinct
It's
voice,
my mom's
though.
voice.
So soothing.
It
My
is.
mom's voice.
If I heard you on the phone, like if you called customer service somewhere, I'd be like, is this Loretta? Like I would know it was you.
Can you start doing voices for ways, traveling, and driving directions?
Yes. It'll keep us all calm.
in the
Oh my
car.
God! I do the voice of Hallie the hippo on Doc McStuffins. So
Yes, you do.
yes, all of the babies know.
My son loves that show.
I know when they
Oh
go,
my
you know,
goodness.
time for your checkup. They're like, oh, that's mommy. That's that big purple woman. Because Hallie the hippo is purple.
You know, we were talking about the Carmichael show, and it's been renewed for a second season, so
Yeah.
congratulations.
Thank you.
And I know David Allie Greer. I mean, what is it like playing his wife, though?
Oh my God, he drives me crazy. I'd be like, I just hate you. We'd be like fighting back and forth. But you know, we were in Dreamgirls together, so we've known each other for so long. We did Different World together when I first started out.
Yes.
So
What do you think has made you last so long in this industry? Because it's just notorious for, you know, especially for female actresses. Why do you think you've had this like long-lasting, you know, career?
Well, you know, they say in Roman something 8:28 or something that all things work toward for good for
Yes.
those that are called for a purpose. And so
Yes.
I think I was supposed to be an actress. I love it so much, and I might have a little talent.
A lot of talent.
God's favor will go a long way.
Yes.
Yeah, that helps a lot.
Well, you are divine, and thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
We'd all like to believe we'd have the courage to be brave in the face of adversity, but it's not until those life or death moments that the true heroes reveal themselves. And that's the exact situation in which 5-year-old Nathaniel Stocks from Feeling, California recently found himself. Take a look.
On Saturday, November 7th, Nathaniel woke up to find the space heater in his room on fire.
I saw flames. I heard crackling and popping.
And that's when kindergartner Nathaniel sprang into action. Using the exit drills he learned during a school field trip he took just 2 days earlier at a local fire station.
Get down, don't crawl to your door.
Nathaniel's grandmother, who he calls Nanny, was asleep in her room just down the hall.
Nearly near the fire in my room.
I said, Nanny, my room's on fire, and I got up and I opened the door and I could see the flames all the way to the ceiling. I knew at that point that we were going to lose our house, and I just couldn't believe it. Because of Nathaniel, we are alive today.
Thanks to Nathaniel's quick thinking, he and his grandmother got out of the house safely. But the family dog, Tinkerbell, was still trapped in the house.
I ran back in the house to save Tinkerbell, and Nathaniel came to the door and said, Nanny, you gotta get out. You're not allowed back in the house.
Firefighters were eventually able to rescue Tinkerbell. When asked what he was thinking at the time, Nathaniel says,
If I wake up, me and my nanny will be dead.
Please welcome Nathaniel Stocks, his mom, Brianna Stocks, and his grandmother, Kimberly Ratliff.
Welcome to the show, you guys.
So Nathaniel, I have a big question. When you woke up and you saw the flames, what did you grab from your room?
My cat and my leap pad.
Wow, so you got your education and your pet.
Yes.
That was very important.
Nathaniel, what's your cat's name?
Aurora Mitten.
Aurora mittens. I'm glad you saved her.
Glad you saved her.
Well, Nathaniel, what did your nanny say when you woke her up?
A bad word.
Yeah, because it was a fire, right?
It was stressful.
Yeah, it was stressful. Okay. Now, how is your house now?
It is uninhabitable. Our room is completely destroyed, but there's a lot of water damage and fire damage. You can actually see the nails through the drywall because it got so hot.
Oh. Well, Brianna and Kimberly, we're in the middle of the holiday season, and I can only imagine how hard it's going to be, this year to get things together, for you and your family. So what are your plans?
Well, it's different because we always did, Christmas Eve at the house and read books and stuff. And I'm thinking of doing a bonfire and get a teapot and do got to make it different. So do some hot cocoa and be able to read our stories and decorate a tree outside.
Well, Nathaniel, Christmas is just around the corner, and you know that Santa's always super busy, right? Are you excited about Christmas? You are? Well, he heard about what you did. That's right, Santa did, and he dropped everything so that he could fly in from the North Pole to visit you.
Oh, Nathaniel, I heard about what it is that you did, and I'm very, very proud of you. I brought a little something from the North Pole with me, and I hope you like it. It's a thank you for being such a good boy.
What do you say?
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You ain't bring me
Thank you, Santa. Bye, Santa. Bye, Santa. You like it? Did you bring us anything?
Well, you know what? I know that you're on my nice list. What you asked for, I can't quite fit under the tree, but I'll do my best.
Okay. All right. Well, we know the holidays are going to be a bit tough this year, so to help make them extra special for your little superhero Nathaniel, we'd like to present you all with this check for $10,000. $10,000 from Retail Me Not.
Nathaniel, this is your check. This is your check, Nathaniel. Look at that smile now.
Holiday season can often mean travel, so we board our flight looking cute as anything and land looking like we've been through something. So, how do our flight attendants always look so picture perfect, right? Well, buckle up and return your seat to its original and upright position because the real air is about to take off with some sky-high beauty tips just in time for your flight home. Welcome to Flight Attendant Beauty School.
Our flight attendants for the day are Tamara and Jeannie. Oh, God.
Jeannie, hello. Welcome aboard. We are so happy you chose to fly with the real air today. Flight conditions are smooth, and we should have you at your destination in record time. Does anybody have a beauty question?
I do.
Oh. Hello, ma'am.
Okay, what's the most important product to bring on the plane? The beauty product.
Well, Miss Love, great question. We sometimes forget that being high in the sky means that we're so much closer to the sun and Jesus, especially if you're sitting in the window seat. The risk of skin cancer is much higher while flying. So to answer your question, the most important beauty product is sunblock. Protecting your skin is the first step in staying picture perfect. Is that all right, Miss Love?
That's a great tip. Let me slather it on because I love sitting by the window.
Does anyone else have a question?
Oh, me. My service button. Oh, hello.
Hello.
All right. Whenever I get off a plane, I notice that my skin appears to be super dry and irritated. So why does this happen, and what can I do for that?
Okay. Plain air is extremely dry because being at such high altitudes means the air has very low moisture. The best way to combat the look and feeling of dry, cracked skin is water, 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 water.
Why
There you go.
you.
Is that all right, Miss Adrian?
Thank you so much.
All right, we flight attendants recommend drinking a liter of water per 6 hours of flying.
We're also big fans of a facial mist spray to give your skin a spritz mid-flight. For even more moisture, put on a hydrating face mask.
Miss Love, are you all right over there?
Yes. I never knew that great advice. Okay. Can I have some water too?
Sure. There you go.
Thank you. Now, what else do I need to stay healthy?
Well, Miss Love, our girl Tamar would tell you that you've got to make sure you walk around at least every 2 hours.
Yes.
Also, be courteous to those around you. If you have to sneeze or cough, please do not cough into your hand like this. It is like this, not this. Like this, not this.
Okay, seriously, these are all great tips, but I have one last question for the both of you. If my honey is greeting me at the gate, how can I make sure that I stand out in the crowd?
Well,
Is everything all right?
are you all right, Miss Love?
Is there turbulence just on your
That's
side of the
fine,
plane?
thank you.
Well, people in the back 10 rows always see us very clearly when we make our announcements. And why? Because of 2 words, red lipstick.
Yes.
It contrasts with your skin and, of course, always makes a statement. Miss Love,
Yes.
give it a try. There we go.
Is this for Idris?